Hello, my name is Fox, and I'm today I'm Fox, and this is what I want to call 9-bit spotlights. And there's like my if you see my vlog video, basically what this is gonna be. This is gonna basically be segments when I talk about things that like I think probably should like probably have a little bit more attention and stuff like that. My first one, if you haven't like below, is the show. The one that like I want to do this mostly so that like I give more like people behind a certain thing and stuff like that. Um, which I probably should use it for better purposes than just a show or games. But for now, we'll start off like this. Hold on a moment. Sorry. Um, this one is well, if you haven't seen underneath. This one I want to spotlight today is a show that I've been watching on Disney XD, which is awesome. And I looked on well, they maybe it has a following, which I've seen it does at some points, but like sometimes like okay, this show is called. This is an awesome show. I love it. The animation's great. I can honestly say, well, I don't know honestly say, but I say like this is like the new Looney Tunes in a sense. And let me just close this because I'm looking at this and I've seen my vlog videos and stuff, and I keep looking to the side. And like it's because the animation, how it looks, and everything, like it is real good. It's a show called Wander Over Yonder, and the thing is like a lot of cartoon shows have followings and stuff like that, and you can sometimes tell by like, well, at least for me, like I can go to Deviantart and type in a name. Like if I type in Steven Universe, I'm gonna get tons, tons of pictures of Steven Universe, the Crystal Gems, all of them. I can type in Jasper. Most likely, Jasper from Steven Universe is going to be there. I can type in probably Star versus the Force of Evil. I actually haven't checked that yet. Star versus the Force of Evil. Pretty sure I can find stuff there. I've been finding art of that like randomly out there too. Sometimes with Steven Universe. But I typed in Wander Over Yonder. Not that many things popped up. And then maybe I'm typing the wrong thing. I don't know. I typed in Lord Hater. That show didn't pop up. And you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'll explain. But yeah, like not a lot of it popped up, which like I kind of that kind of stung because one thing that I do like about shows, especially shows that are popular, is what the fan bases do with them. Not everything they do with them, but well, either way, even whatever you do with the series, it's your whatever you're doing online and stuff like that, it's your deal. But it's whatever you want to do. But like I like to see like different things like watching reading the Steven Universe like comics or strips or whatever like they have there's I'll call them fan version like Fan Peridot who's nicer than you or like a little bit different from the Peridot that's on the show. Jasper being like a character who like really doesn't understand Earth, while Lapis is a freaking a-hole to her. It's freaking hilarious. I love those. Um, I just see it's just pretty funny like seeing stuff like that, like seeing these characters do things differently from what you've noticed them from doing. But even though Jasper really hasn't gotten that much screen time, although they pretty much set her like how she looks and stuff like that, how she acts somewhat, which is pretty freaking cool. But Wander Over Yonder is pretty awesome, and the thing is, like, I looked at this show once, and it was the one where I haven't even rewatched that episode yet. But I think the first one I watched was he has a box, and well, let me first explain the show. The show basically takes place in space, where there's basically you could say there's two main characters, which are Wander and Sylvia, and then they're the main characters, but they're also kind of not. They're kind of the main antagonists, which also follow them, which is Lord Hater and Captain Peepers. Basically, Lord Hater is this skeletal creature who looks like if you took Skeletor and slammed 80s rock into it. 80s to 90s rock into it. I think it would probably be 80s. 80s rock into it. And I'm pretty sure I'm hopefully uploading pictures and stuff, but This guy is freaking hilarious. He is one of my favorite parts of this. And basically, he and Captain Colonel, I forgot what the fudge it was, Peepers, basically, is his second in command, his lieutenant, which is his eye guys, which he has then watchdogs, which are all the same species of alien, because it all takes place with alien and stuff, as Mr. Peepers, and they go from world to world conquering. But there's one person who always stops them, and that is Wander and Sylvia. Wander being this little orange furry guy with a green hat who just goes from world to world, riding Sylvia, his friend slash steed, as they say, who basically keeps him out of trouble. Wander's like the goodiest good do-gooder you could possibly find. He always wants people to be happy. He tries to always help people and stuff like that. He's the basically the goodiest one. And it's usually him either foiling Hater's plans or Hater trying to kill him and stuff like that, vaporize him, stuff like that, while going to all these different worlds, which are all freaking amazing. Like, I'm not sure if I'll be able to find pictures for them, but, like, whichever world they go to, and they, like, it's not like, oh, okay, it's a barren wasteland. Some of them, like, they don't have people there, but those who are there, and they show, like, the wildlife, the people who live there and all that stuff, it all fits in one world. Like, there's one world, what is it? Good versus evil or something like that? I forgot which one it was. The enemies? I forgot which one it was. And it was like, there was this world, and like, all you would see are the animals that are on this world, and like, they all had like the shiny, dragonish designs where like you see the colors come back, it would be like one solid color, and then would go back into yellow, like all like, the monsters would have somewhat of a similar color scheme to it, like giving them those Chinese-ish looking styles. And then there was another planet where each of them had like a certain, like, it was a color, and then like up to the tip or something at one point it would start to glow. Each thing would fit perfectly with their world. Like, they would fit perfectly with all these other species. Like, you could think like, okay, these all are from this planet. These are all from this planet. Like, it honestly very much worked. They put a lot of design. They put a lot of detail into that. The designs are very simple, and there's some things like you probably won't you'll miss or whatever. Like, one of the first episodes of Wander Over Yonder, there's a point where Sylvia and Wander are dancing because they beat Hater at something, and Sylvia starts dancing, and she literally starts dancing like Snoopy, and like the way she's simply drawn, but how they animate her and everything is perfect. How they animate all of them is perfect, and also like Peepers and all of them look like freaking Martian the Manhunter. No, not Martian Man. Wait, is it Martian Manhunter? I forgot. It's that one freaking Martian Looney Tune. They look like him, like the gun, the rays, and everything. Lord Hater, like whenever he comes in, you always hear like a rock guitar solo. You see the lightning and everything. The detailed ship that's always detailed, but they still find a way to animate it. It is just freaking hilarious. It's simple designs, but they're extremely good. I haven't even like finished like the rest of the series. I need to find like, I hope it's on like Netflix or something, so I can just binge watch the crap out of like from episode 1 going. I probably see if guys wants to join in. Like, we'll probably do like same thing we do a Steven Universe vlog. We'll do Wander Over Yonder. But that show is amazing. I highly suggest you check it out for yourself. Like, especially now that like a new bad guy was introduced, which I think the show started in 2013, so like I have a lot of catching up to do. But like a bigger, badder guy, Lord Dominator, Lord Dominator's in there, and like Lord Dominator's design is awesome. His powers are freaking epic. And when you when you see like underneath the mask, freaking like, as soon as you see who's underneath the mask and everything, I love the character right off the back. I'm like, this is freaking awesome. But my lord, yeah, this is why I want to put Spotlight, because not a lot of people have it. I want to see fan art of this. I want to see some epicness of it, like how they have Steven Universe spoofs and everything. This show is funny, it's hilarious, and then like it has like, okay, if I could say anything, this would be Disney's what is it response. This would be Disney's response to Adventure Time. This is basically what that is. And it's funny too because you have a ton of spoofs that they've done. They've spoofed Alien. They've spoofed what the fudge was the other one? They did an Alien episode where it's like Ripley and every. Well, not Ripley. Sylvia became Ripley and all this stuff. It was freaking hilarious. There was another spoof they had in there. It was an Alien spoof. It was not Alien, but well, there was an Alien one, the Xenomorph and everything. But there was another one, if I remember correctly. I think there was. Fudge, what was it? I don't know. I can't remember it right now, but yeah, like it's their response to Adventure Time, and honestly, I say it does pretty freaking well. It's pretty freaking funny. You do have mystery because when you first meet Sylvia and Wander, it's like the middle of the day. They've met already and all this stuff. We have not learned really how they met yet. At least I hadn't seen it yet. I'm not sure if they've given the backstory yet. I don't want to look anything up about it, but like Wander has some kind of past because the last episode that just appeared, you saw that there was someone from his past, and like it made him serious. Like he's usually goofy, he's usually always happy and stuff like that. But during this episode, he was like mostly serious, even though he was goofy at times. He was mostly serious and everything, which like, and he just wanders from world to world. And like Sylvia did join in at some point, but like Sylvia wasn't there with him the entire time. So I'm wondering what was his past that he met this one dude who is freaking bananas and all these other things, and it's just awesome. The slapstick is good. Like every time I watch it, it's like watching a Roadrunner cartoon with Wile E. Coyote chasing the Roadrunner, except it'd be like Lord Hater chasing Wander. Wander always screwing up his plans. And this show, I'm not sure. How long have I been recording? Hold on a moment. 12 minutes. Okay, yeah. But this show makes you, at least for me, I feel bad for haters sometimes. I feel extremely bad. And he's the bad guy. I feel extremely bad. Because he, like, honestly, like, if there's a theory, like they do theories like, oh, the Rugrats are all inside Angelica's head, or Adventure Time's about this kid, a kid stuck Finn in a coma or something, and all this crap, Pokemon and stuff. If there was a theory for this one, I would say this was two brother, like seeing Wander and Hater like work off each other and stuff like that. I would say this is an older brother and a younger brother, like an older brother playing, and then the younger brother being Wander coming in and screwing it up. That is what I would say this is. Like, if there's ever a theory, like that would be it. And like with his plushy Sylvia or some crud, because it is like Hater is like if you took the classic like 80s kind of ish bully, like, oh, I'm better than you, all that stuff, oh, I'm gonna kick the crap out of you and stuff. That is basically him. But then you see, but like it's not like two dimensional, like, oh yeah, like he does that, and like a lot of the times he does it, and like it's not like I'm Lord Hater. Oh, he wishes he was that, but and also they play around with that too. There's actually a joke about Darth Vader in there, but he he gets sad whenever Wander abs with him. He has like an addiction to try to kill Wander, but it's just so freaking hilarious. Like he's like, oh, these guys are so stupid and ugly. I just want to punch their face in, which is like not word. Well, it's almost word for word of one episode when he wanted. It's like in this episode, the Funk. It's like almost word for word of what he said once about these one alien race, and then like the rest of the episode is about him kicking the crap out of them, which it does sound bad, but it's really funny at the end. Trust me. And it's just like watching like like a 13-year-old, like, okay, no offense to anyone who's 13 or anything, but like the stereotypical like 13-year-old that the internet believes every 13-year-old or every age under every teen is, that that they always want to be, like, oh yeah, I want to, like something like that, or like the stereotypical bully, like that. You just take that and then you just then you give him an army, and just let it run, and then Wander's the little good doer who could do nothing wrong, going in there trying to save everyone, trying to have a good time, but also ruining Hater's plans, which Hater's plans being ruined is just so freaking, like, I just feel sad. Like, one of my favorite episodes, like, is one of the newest ones is A Perfect Fun Fact. It's freaking hilarious. I love it. I love Hater, though. Even the ending, my lord, the ending made my eyes water. Like, the ending of that episode, and it, like, they do a cliche, but this is the cliche that, like, whenever I see it, I'm like, if they do it freaking right, this cliche is so effing sad, and I'm just like, no. Oh man, I hope that ring is either made or it comes back, because I want it. I want that freaking ring. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, but either way, I've been talking for long enough. The animation is good. Like I said, like how I said, like, it's the new Looney Tunes. I say that because the art style and everything looks so much like Looney Tunes. Of course, with, like, the Disney colors and everything, and Disney backing it. Whenever Disney backs something, they know how to make it enough cartoony, but then also enough colorful. Like, Star Wars Rebels. Cartoonish at points, but then also very colorful. Like, different cartoony from, like, Star Wars, Clone Wars. Although certain characters they transferred over still look awesome as heck. But either way, awesome show. This is the show I wanted to highlight. I highly recommend it. I want a bigger following to this show. I want to see different fan art of it. Awesome fan art. Like the spoof things and stuff like that. I just want to see it. It's freaking amazing. I love it. I hope it's doing extremely well, because I do not want this show. Like, right now, like, I heard that Steven Universe, well, it was a while ago, that I heard Steven Universe wasn't doing so well. So now, like, every time the episodes end, a week ends, and I have to look up, like, when the next episode is, like, but when's the next one? This show better not freaking end. This show better not freaking end. Like, if it comes to a conclusion at some point, like Gravity Falls, I believe they said, like, it's going to have 3 to 4 seasons, and it's going to conclude very soon, like, alright, like, Gravity Falls was mostly the ending and stuff like that, you know, like, the mysteries and stuff, and once all the mysteries are done, it's alright. I'll be happy if it's done. Like, they could continue it if they wanted to, like, but have different characters, maybe in, like, a different place. Like, it could still be Gravity Falls universe, but, like, somewhere else that between dimensions or whatever. Also, they started talking about dimensions, and I started thinking about Star versus the Forces of Evil. I want a crossover. But I'll also get into Star vs. the Force of Evil later on, but I'll get a crossover. Star vs. the Force of Evil also, I think, is... Well, I'll talk about that one in another vlog, but... Either way, that is my hotspot, no, spotlight, 9-bit spotlight of today. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Oh, hopefully you all check out Wander Over Yonder. Again, I want to see fan art of this thing. Like, that's the main... Like, I want to see what the fan community can come up with this. Like, I've seen a few, like, the fan art there, that's not bad. I'm saying it's bad. But, like, it's not like it's not like the ginormous thing that it could be, which I would love. Like, come on, if you're going to get Five Nights at Freddy's in there, you're going to give Five Nights at Freddy's all this attention. Give Wander Over Yonder all this attention. Steven Universe, I love. I keep the fan base. Make the fan base bigger. Make sure Cartoon Network doesn't do anything to that effing show. But I hope Wander Over Yonder has a good fan base along with it. I guess it has, because the past 2 years. But it's really fun. It's basically Disney's answer to Adventure Time. I think Adventure Time came out before this. I hope. That sentence is just freaking stupid. What I just said, which I believe it has, because I think it's been long. Yeah. Extremely fun show. Has some good references to other things and stuff. Like, even this last episode, they kind of made a reference to Batman. Like I said, there's the Star Wars references. There's the Aliens reference. Like, people who watch it, like, who haven't seen Alien, the kids who watch Alien, like, oh, look, it's cool. But then people who've seen the movie Alien, like, stuff, like, oh, fudge. And, yeah, but It's just awesome. I love it. I've been probably talking for about over 20 minutes. 20 minutes, exactly. Okay, so 20 minutes and like 7 seconds or something. Either way, thank you everyone so much for watching. Check out more videos down and click the link in the description below. Hope you all enjoy my more videos in the link in the description below. Check out more videos I've done, and tell me in the comments below what things you want me to spotlight. Maybe I'll check it out. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Check out all my other videos, and we will see you later.